Hey guys, welcome to Kitaholic Kits YouTube channel. It's Corrine here today, and I have a Project Life spread for you. This is my week 27, I'm pretty sure. Now there's a couple of pages that I'd already started before this layout, before I started the camera, sorry. So I'm sorry that you've missed those couple, but you can just see them in the photos. They're fairly straightforward. Cards and stuff. Oh, goodness me. So, I've been on a week-long holiday. Well, it was 9 days, so a bit longer than a week. So now I'm back, and I'm getting back into the swing of things. And I feel like I'm going to be a little bit rusty. Not only with the layouts, because I haven't done anything for 2 weeks, but with the voiceovers and the editing as well. I also struggled with this layout. I started off okay, and then it just went downhill from there. So, I don't know. I don't feel like it's my best, but just a bit rusty, I think. So I apologise if it's hard to watch and listen to, anything like that. Hopefully, back into the swing of things, and I'll get it sorted. So I'm putting some rub-ons on this card. As you can see, they're really easy to use, these rub-ons. They come off really easy. Sometimes they're a little bit too easy and they come off on the backing, which is a bit of a pain, but, you know, it is what it is. I got use out of them, and that's what matters, I suppose. So, as you can see, I'm just putting blue and pink rub-ons on it. Sorry, I'm so tired at the moment, and I keep having to break to yawn, or I go into mid-yawn while I'm in the sentence. Oh my goodness, I'm all over the place, I'm sorry. So back onto the layout. Yeah, I don't know, I don't really like this card, to be honest. There's a lot that I'm not 100% fussed about on this layout at all, but you know, sometimes that's just the way it is. And see, I'm sorry, I'm yawning and yawning and yawning. It doesn't matter how many times I stop, I just need to yawn again straight away. So I think I'm just a bit tired, still catching up after our holiday and cleaning the house and sorting out all of the holiday clothes. You know what it's like, packing everything back away in the house. And the kids ran amok on the weekend, and toys everywhere. So it's been a long week. Oh, sorry, I'm all over the place. So I'll tell you about my holiday, even though I should be, you know, telling you what I'm doing. But you can see, you know, it's a bit, I don't know, not boring, but you can see what I'm doing. So I'll talk about something else. So yeah, went on holiday. We went to Sydney to meet some of Callum's family. People that we haven't met before and that haven't met the kids and everything. So every year they have a family reunion where they get together. So this year was the first year that we went down, which is very exciting. It was nice to go and meet everyone and get to know people and just, you know, relax and get to see New South Wales as well, because I haven't been to Sydney or really to New South Wales. I've been to Tweed Heads, and that's about it. And that's only just over the border, so I haven't been far into New South Wales or anything. So, sorry, it was nice to get to see some stuff. Yes, and then we went to the zoo. Don't worry, I took lots of photos, and no doubt I will be scrapbooking them in the near future, or at least Project Lifing them, that's for sure. So, while we were away, we ended up going to the Sharks home game. It was the last one for the year. It was also our first home game that we've ever been to, so it was extremely exciting to go to Shark Park and watch them play. Yes, we did lose, unfortunately, by 1 point. We went into Golden Point and we just lost out to the Raiders, unfortunately. But it was still a great experience. We still had heaps of fun. We waited around for a couple of hours after the game to meet the players and see them and get some signatures and whatnot. So that was really fun. Then we woke up the next day and we were off to Taronga Zoo to see all the animals there. So that was really fun. Yes, I don't know how I'm going to scrapbook them. I'm thinking maybe a mini album, maybe not. I don't know. I always, I don't know. I never know what to do. So these photos I'm scrapbooking with now, totally off topic. Let's jump over to another topic. Yeah, these photos are from when I was visiting my family in Townsville in the school holidays in July, I think it was. So yeah, there's a few photos of my sister and my nieces and the animals that she has, and there's a few of them. So and there's some of us on a plane and everything as well. So it's very exciting. It was an early trip, and Callum stayed home for this one. It was just the kids and I. So we went down and we stayed. I think it was a week that we were in Townsville for. So yeah, it was lots of fun. And then probably one of my favourite cards in this spread would be the one down in the corner, and there's 4 photos of it on the 4x6, and it's of my sister and I the night that we decided to go out and get drunk and go into town. So there's some drunken shenanigans, which is what I write, or what I spell out, I suppose, on the card. I don't do it very often, so I thought it was one that was worth documenting. And yeah, it's good to remember these things. Even now I think back to 10 weeks ago, because that's how long it was, and remember it, because we're about to start school holidays again next week. This card's a bit iffy. It's really hard to see on camera as well, and I've just used one of those gold clear floral thingos on it, and then I'm going to write or spell out family time with the what is it? Are they Pink Fresh letters? I'm sorry, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure they're from Pink Fresh. And I'm not too fussed on this card. It's not my favourite, and I don't know. I was just kind of stuck to what to write on here, to what to put on here. So family time was, fine, and it's what it is. So why not be? I can't even remember the words. Literal. That's the one. So as you can see, I've spelt out drunken shenanigans, and I make sure that I make those letters, a bit wobbly and all over the place, so it looks like it's a bit drunken as well, because that's definitely how we walked home. And then we decided to go around the neighbourhood and have a look around while we were inebriated. So But on to something else. There's a selfie of me too that night that we went out. I was feeling pretty, so that was my new dress, and I was very excited to fit into it. Because as you can probably see in my photos and over my layouts and stuff, that I've lost a bit of weight. I'm down to 90 kilos now, so I've lost 85 kilos, which is crazy to think. Almost at my, well, I actually did hit my goal. 90 kilos was my goal, so it was very exciting when I hit that this week. But now I don't know, I'm a little bit lost to where I go from here, but I'm definitely paying attention to maintain and because it's a very hard process to go through. So anyway, I just add a little bit of journaling to this card about my outfit and everything and what we did. It was very exciting for me because we don't go out. Well, I don't go out very often at all. So to go out with my sister probably hasn't happened for a good, 8 years or something. It's been a while. So it was nice that we could go out and not argue, because a lot of the times that's what happens with sisters, isn't it? Or with siblings in general. So over to the next page now. You've heard me talk about that far too much. And this is the end of the week. Anyway, it's the V8s. The supercars were on. V8 supercars were on. So where my sister was living is just around the corner from there. So that's why we went for a walk around the night before when we were still a little bit drunk, and we played with the witches' hats and stuff that were around the place. So that's what those funny photos were from. So this was the next day, and this we took the kids over to the V8s, and my youngest daughter Heidi hadn't been on a helicopter yet, and all of the other kids had, because my mum likes to take them on there. So we went over there to try and get her ready to go up, and we were waiting for ages, and it was raining, and in the end they decided that we weren't going to do it because it was just too dark and overcast. You wouldn't be able to see very much. So this, I'm jumping all over the page in this this back layout, and this one, this photo is funny. All of the kids, all 4 of them, liked playing with Chloe, the oldest one, her makeup. So over the course of the week, every time we went out, the kids, one of the kids or some of the kids or whatever had to have makeup on. It's, all 4 girls, so it's just something that girls do and they have fun. So they were experimenting, and this was a photo that I took of Heidi with her beautiful blue eyeshadow and a pink lippy on, with her pink cheeks and everything. It makes me really laugh. So this would have to be my favourite card. Sorry, zoomed past real quick then when I said something. That pink card with the I put a little bit of Heidi shine and stuff on it. I like this card as well, actually. It's hard to pick a favourite sometimes. It's easier to pick one that you don't particularly like. But both of these 2 cards I don't mind too much. So I really like those acetate florals. The only thing is that because they're so see-through, they're hard to layer up sometimes. So I have in the past put white paper behind them to make sure that you can see them properly, but they weren't too bad on this, and that background's pretty solid, so I just didn't worry about it on this card. And I'll call that one finish in a minute. I like the way that it turned out because it's, I don't know, I just always do like cards like that. I like it when the embellishments or whatever, they kind of border the words or the photo or something. So yeah, and I really don't like this card. The rub out that I rub on that I put on here really doesn't show up very well at all. And then I decided to do a dooley border around the heart, and it's just ugly. I really don't like it, but it matches the others, so it looks fine. Oh well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope I haven't rambled too much. I'll see you next week, I suppose. Thanks for watching. Bye.